Tetrahedral geometry is shown by drawing the central atom with 4 bonds arranged, so that one bond is a solid line in the plane, one is a solid wedge coming out toward the viewer, one is a dashed wedge going away from the viewer, and the fourth is a plane line in the plane making roughly equal angles. So the 4 groups are spaced like a 3-dimensional tripod. Think of the central atom as the center of a toy top with 4 sticks pointing out equally. In pictures, we show one stick flat on the paper, one sticking out at you as a solid triangle shape, and one going into the page as a dashed triangle to show depth. The solid wedge means that bond is coming out from the page toward you, the dashed wedge means that bond goes back behind the page, and plane lines show bonds lying in the flat plane of the drawing. Those wedges and dashes help chemists see the 3-dimensional arrangement so they know which groups are on the same side or opposite sides of the central atom. When all 4 positions are occupied by different groups, this arrangement creates a chiral center that can have 2 non-superimposable mirror images. A common mistake is drawing wedges and dashes without keeping bond angles roughly equal, which can misrepresent the geometry. Fix this by spacing the 4 bonds evenly around the central atom so they mimic the tetrahedron. Another error is using a straight line for a bond that should be shown as a wedge or dash when stereochemistry matters. Solve that by deciding which groups are toward or away from the viewer and marking them with wedges or dashes. Some students forget that 2 plane lines in the plane can still be angled relative to each other. Remember to place those lines so they reflect the 3-dimensional spacing, not parallel lines. Visit www.gumballdegree.com for more videos and resources on showing tetrahedral geometry in structural drawings.